Counting on alum Jinger Duggar Vuolo continues to talk about her newest book, People Pleaser, Breaking Free from the Burden of Imaginary Expectations. The 31-year-old has participated in interviews and podcasts over the past few weeks. Her memoir has already received tons of positive feedback from readers. However, some Redditors think Jinger's title also shows a huge red flag. Keep reading to see the discussion. Aside from releasing her book, Jinger has also been embracing every moment of her pregnancy. The Counting on alum is currently expecting a third child with Jeremy. The married couple previously revealed that they're expecting a baby boy. Despite her controversial memoir, Jinger shared that her family still loves her and even did a gender reveal during the Duggar family's Christmas party at the big house. The soon-to-be mother of three has also thinks he was a big soccer star too. Jinger willingly goes with him to soccer matches in LA. To her, publicly announcing his faith means he is more faithful. For someone who highly prioritizes an evangelical religion that is important to her. It's not something I'd be into, but it's not my marriage. Jinger previously participated in an interview where she talked about some parts of her latest book. However, the Counting on alum shocked everyone when she revealed one of the most disturbing teachings from her previous church, the IBLP. According to Jinger, they thought their husbands would leave them if they didn't comply with everything they wanted. Jinger Duggar Vuolo said, "I will just say a lot of it started when I was in the teachings of Bill Gothard, because there was so much that was drilled into you through what he said about trying to please your husband, and if you don't, he's going to leave you," adding that they will get punished for even leaving the house dirty or not making dinner for their husband. Memoir and the controversy surrounding its themes, an in-depth look. Jinger Duggar Vuolo, the 31-year-old former star of Counting On, has stirred up significant attention recently with her memoir People Pleaser, Breaking Free from the Burden of Imaginary Expectations. This memoir, which explores Jinger's personal journey and struggles with her faith, family expectations, and societal pressures, has sparked both praise and criticism from readers, media outlets, and social media communities alike. While many have praised the book for its candid approach and insights into Jinger's life, there is a vocal group of critics who have raised concerns about some of the themes and messages expressed in the book, particularly regarding Jinger's relationship with her faith, her husband Jeremy Vuolo, and her past upbringing in the controversial Institute and Basic Life Principles, IBLP. Over the past few weeks, Jinger has engaged in numerous interviews and podcast appearances, where she has discussed the inspiration behind People Pleaser and the personal growth she's experienced. Through these appearances, Jinger has emphasized how important it was for her to break free from the pressure of trying to meet unrealistic expectations, both from others and herself. This theme resonates with many readers who have shared positive feedback about the book, appreciating her vulnerability and honesty. However, not everyone is impressed with Jinger's memoir. A growing thread of discussion on Reddit has sparked a heated debate about the implications of her book title and some of the content within its pages. A number of users have expressed concerns that the book's title, People Pleaser, may indicate a deeper issue of validation seeking and a tendency to prioritize others' opinions over personal well-being, which could be seen as a red flag. These critics have questioned whether Jinger's desire for approval is a sign of deeper psychological or emotional struggles. On the other hand, some argue that the title is simply a reflection of Jinger's past experiences, and the book's message is ultimately one of empowerment and family life amid the memoir's release. Despite the controversies surrounding her book, Jinger has also been celebrating some exciting personal milestones. The former Counting On star is currently expecting her third child with her husband Jeremy Vuolo. The couple, who married in 2016, has already shared the news that they are expecting a baby boy, and the excitement around their growing family has been a welcome distraction from the more negative conversations surrounding the memoir. In addition to her book release, Jinger has been actively engaging with fans on social media, arguing that Jinger's actions and words suggest she may be overly focused on her public image, particularly given the attention her relationship with Jeremy and their shared evangelical beliefs often attract. In their view, her emphasis on Jeremy's faith and their public ministry is indicative of a deeper need for recognition within the evangelical community. Some even suggested that Ginger's willingness to publicly celebrate her faith and her husband's role as a pastor may be a way for her to seek external validation, which, in their eyes, could be seen as a red flag. The Duggar family dynamics and public scrutiny. The Duggar family, known for their reality show 19 Kids and Counting On, has long been under intense public scrutiny. The Duggars have been associated with controversial religious teachings, particularly the IBLP, which Jinger and other members of the family were raised in. The IBLP has been the subject of much criticism due to its strict views on gender roles, marriage, and obedience, with some ex-members speaking out about the negative impact it had on their lives. Jinger herself has previously discussed how the teachings of the IBLP influenced her early beliefs and actions, and in her memoir, she offers further insight into how these teachings shaped her perspective on marriage, family, and gender. One of the most disturbing revelations in Ginger's memoir came when she discussed a particularly troubling teaching from her previous church. Jinger explained that within the IBLP, there was a pervasive belief that wives were expected to comply with every request from their husbands, or else risk being abandoned. This teaching, which emphasized the importance of a wife's submission to her husband, instilled in Jinger a deep fear that failing to meet these expectations would result in her husband leaving her. She recalled how even small infractions, such as leaving the house dirty or failing to prepare a meal for her husband, were seen as failures that could lead to punishment. This mindset, Jinger revealed, was deeply ingrained in her during her formative years and had a profound impact on her self-esteem, and sense of her experience with the IBLP has been met with a mixed response. Many readers have expressed sympathy for her, noting the harmful impact that such teachings can have on individuals, particularly women. On the other hand, some critics have pointed out that Ginger's continued involvement with evangelical Christianity and her public support for her husband's ministry may suggest that she has not completely broken free from these outdated and harmful beliefs. For some, Ginger's commitment to her faith and her marriage may appear as a form of self-validation that aligns with her upbringing, leading to further speculation about her motivations. Reflections on Ginger's journey and the future. As Jinger Duggar continues to share her personal journey through her memoir and public interviews, it is clear that she is grappling with a range of complex issues related to her past, her faith, and her future. While many readers have found solace and inspiration in her story, others remain critical of her choices, particularly in relation to her marriage, her involvement in evangelical circles, and the public nature of her life. Ginger's memoir, People Pleaser, provides a fascinating window into the world of the Duggar family and the broader evangelical community. Whether one agrees or disagrees with her views, it is undeniable that Ginger's story raises important questions about the pressures placed on women, the challenges of breaking free from restrictive religious teachings, and the role of public image in shaping personal identity. As she navigates her personal and professional life, including the recent announcement of her third pregnancy and her potential return to reality TV, Jinger will likely continue to be a subject of public fascination. Her ability to reconcile her past with her present will no doubt shape her future, both as an individual and as a member of a very public family. Whether or not she chooses to return to the limelight, it is clear that Jinger Duggar's journey is far from over, and her story is one that will continue to spark debate, conversation, and reflection for years to come.